Have you ever wondered why some men over 50 wake up with energy, confidence, and drive while others feel tired, foggy, and disconnected from the man they used to be? Here's the truth most men are never told. Testosterone doesn't just disappear because of age, it fades because of lifestyle. What you eat, how you sleep, how stressed you are, and what you do in the quiet moments before bed all send powerful signals to your body about whether it should build or break down. Think about olive oil for a moment. For thousands of years, it has been called liquid gold, not because it's trendy, but because it feeds the body at a cellular level. Healthy fats are the raw material your body uses to produce hormones. Without them, testosterone simply cannot thrive. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Olive oil works best when it's paired with the right companion. Something simple, something natural, something rich in minerals your body burns through every single day. I'm talking about magnesium-rich foods, like a small handful of pumpkin seeds, or even a warm glass of milk with a pinch of natural cocoa. When combined with olive oil before bed, you're giving your body two powerful signals: nourish and recover. Why before bed? Because testosterone is not built in the gym. It's built while you sleep. Deep, restorative sleep is when your body repairs tissues, balances hormones, and resets your nervous system. If sleep is shallow, testosterone production suffers. It's that simple. Many men try to fix this with pills, powders, and shortcuts. But real strength comes from basics done consistently. A calm evening routine, lights dimmed, screens turned off, a moment to slow down, a small ritual that tells your body you are safe. You can rebuild now. There's a powerful idea echoed in books like Why We Sleep and The Blue Zone's Kitchen. Long-lasting vitality doesn't come from extremes. It comes from habits so simple they almost feel too easy to matter. But they do matter tremendously. When you nourish your body with healthy fats, support it with minerals, and protect your sleep, you're not forcing testosterone to rise. You're allowing it to return to its natural level. And when that happens, men report more than just physical changes. They feel sharper, more confident, more present, more like themselves. This is not about chasing youth. It's about reclaiming function, strength, dignity, the quiet confidence that comes from knowing your body is working with you, not against you. So tonight, remember this: you don't need complicated plans or expensive solutions. Sometimes the most powerful change begins with a simple mix before bed and the decision to take your health seriously, starting now. Testosterone decline after 50 is often treated like an unavoidable part of aging, but that belief has done more harm to men than aging itself. The body does not suddenly decide to shut down its strength, drive, or vitality just because a birthday passes. What really changes is the environment inside the body. Years of poor sleep, high stress, processed foods, and constant inflammation slowly send a message that survival matters more than strength. Testosterone responds to that message by dialing itself down. The powerful truth is this: hormones are not controlled by age alone. They are controlled by signals. Every meal you eat, every hour of sleep you miss, and every stressful thought you replay sends instructions to your endocrine system. When those instructions say danger or fatigue, testosterone drops. When they say nourished, rested, and safe, testosterone rises to the level your body is capable of producing at this stage of life. Many men give up too early because they believe the number on their birth certificate is the problem. But research and real-world experience show that men in their 50s, 60s, and beyond can maintain strong, healthy testosterone when they support the basics. Healthy fats provide the building blocks. Minerals, like magnesium, act as quiet regulators. Sleep acts as the master switch. Remove these, and testosterone struggles. Restore them, and the body often responds faster than expected. This is why daily habits matter more than any single supplement or workout. Testosterone is not a switch you flip once. It is a fire you keep fed. Small, consistent actions done every day tell the body that it is worth maintaining strength. That message, repeated over time, is far more powerful than age, genetics, or past mistakes. The real shift happens when a man stops asking, "How old am I?" and starts asking, "What signals am I giving my body today?" Because the body listens. And when it hears the right signals consistently, it adapts, even after 50. The hours before bed are some of the most powerful hours of your entire day, yet for many men they are completely neglected. This is when your body decides whether it will repair, restore, and rebalance, or stay stuck in a stressed, depleted state. Testosterone does not rise when your nervous system is on high alert. It rises when your body feels calm, nourished, and ready to recover. A simple nighttime routine can act like a green light for hormone balance. When you repeat the same calming actions each evening, your brain begins to associate them with safety and rest. This lowers cortisol, the stress hormone that directly suppresses testosterone. You don't need anything extreme. Even small rituals done consistently can create a powerful shift inside the body. Think about how most evenings look for men today. Bright screens, late meals, constant stimulation, and mental noise that never shuts off. The body interprets this as ongoing pressure. In that state, it chooses survival over strength. Testosterone production is quietly pushed aside because the body believes it has bigger problems to deal with. Now imagine a different signal. Lights dimmed, heavy meals finished earlier, a few minutes of stillness, a simple nutritional cue, like healthy fats and calming minerals taken intentionally. This tells the body the day is done. You can stand down. Heart rate slows, muscles relax, sleep deepens, and during that deep sleep, hormone production quietly does its work. Books that explore longevity and human performance often return to the same idea. The body heals in rhythms. Night is the rhythm of repair. When you respect that rhythm, your hormones respond. When you fight it, no supplement or workout can fully compensate. This is why the routine matters more than the individual ingredients. Olive oil, minerals, or any supportive food works best when paired with a calm mind and a rested body. Together, they create an internal environment where testosterone is not forced, but naturally supported. Over time, these small nightly choices compound. Men begin to wake up feeling more solid, more grounded, more capable, not because they chased a miracle cure, but because they finally gave their body the conditions it needs to do what it was designed to do. One of the most misunderstood truths about male health is that testosterone is built from what you eat, not from what you wish for. Hormones are physical substances, and your body needs real raw materials to create them. If those materials are missing, no amount of motivation, exercise, or positive thinking can fill the gap. This is where healthy fats and essential minerals quietly determine a man's vitality. For years, men were told to fear fat. Low-fat diets became popular, and many unknowingly starved their hormone system. Testosterone is made from cholesterol, and without enough healthy fat in the diet, production slows. Olive oil, for example, provides monounsaturated fats that support cell membranes and hormone signaling. These fats don't just fuel energy, they help the body communicate efficiently at a cellular level. Minerals are just as critical, yet even more overlooked. Magnesium, zinc, and similar nutrients act like switches and regulators inside the body. Magnesium helps calm the nervous system and improves sleep quality, which directly affects testosterone release at night. Zinc plays a role in testosterone synthesis itself. When these minerals are low, the body struggles to maintain balance. No matter how clean the diet looks on the surface, modern life drains these nutrients faster than most men realize. Stress burns through magnesium. Processed foods lack mineral density. Even intense exercise increases mineral loss through sweat. Over time, the body operates in a constant deficit, and hormone levels reflect that shortage. What's powerful is that restoring these nutrients doesn't require extreme measures. Simple, whole foods used consistently can make a meaningful difference. Healthy fats paired with mineral-rich foods create a foundation the body recognizes and responds to. It's not about excess, it's about adequacy. When the body finally receives what it needs, many men notice subtle but important changes. Better sleep, more stable energy, improved mood, a sense of physical resilience returning. These are signs that the internal systems are coming back into balance. Strength doesn't begin in the gym or the mirror, it begins in the bloodstream, at the level of nutrients and signals. When healthy fats and minerals are present in the right amounts, the body no longer has to choose between survival and strength. It can support both, even well beyond 50. Sleep is not just rest, it is the command center for male hormones. Many men focus intensely on what they eat or how they train, yet completely underestimate what happens during the hours their eyes are closed. Testosterone is released in pulses during deep sleep, especially in the early stages of the night. If that deep sleep is shortened, fragmented, or delayed, testosterone production quietly suffers, no matter how healthy the daytime habits look. This is why two men of the same age can live very different lives in the same body. One sleeps deeply and wakes refreshed. The other tosses and turns, wakes up tired, and wonders why motivation and strength feel out of reach. The difference is not willpower, it is biology responding to sleep quality. When sleep is poor, cortisol rises. Cortisol is useful in emergencies, but devastating when it stays high at night. It blocks testosterone, increases fat storage, and keeps the nervous system stuck in alert mode. The body cannot build strength when it believes it is under constant threat. Even subtle sleep disruptions, like late-night screen exposure or irregular bedtimes, can tilt this balance in the wrong direction. Good sleep, on the other hand, sends a powerful message of safety. Heart rate slows, muscles relax, the brain shifts into repair mode. This is when growth hormone works alongside testosterone to restore tissues, protect muscle, and support sexual health. It is not dramatic. It is quiet, steady, and incredibly effective. Many men try to push through bad sleep with caffeine, willpower, or intense workouts. But the body keeps score. Over time, poor sleep erodes hormone balance faster than almost any other factor. Books that explore performance and longevity repeatedly return to the same conclusion. Sleep is not optional if you want strength, clarity, and drive to last. Improving sleep quality does not require perfection. It requires respect, a consistent bedtime, darkness, calm, a body that feels nourished rather than overstimulated. When sleep becomes protected instead of sacrificed, testosterone often begins to recover naturally. The real shift happens when a man realizes that sleep is not lost time, it is active investment. Every good night of sleep is a deposit into strength, confidence, and long-term vitality. And over 50, that investment pays returns that no shortcut can replace. One of the biggest mistakes men make is believing that progress comes from doing more, harder, or faster. In reality, the body responds best to what is done consistently, not occasionally. Supplements promise speed, intensity, and shortcuts, but the human body is not impressed by novelty. It adapts to repetition, it rewards rhythm, and it punishes inconsistency. Consistency is powerful because the body learns to trust it. When you eat well once in a while, the body treats it as a temporary event. When you sleep well for a few nights but then abandon the routine, the body stays cautious. But when you repeat the same supportive habits day after day, the body begins to adjust its baseline. Hormones, including testosterone, respond by stabilizing and improving over time. This is why simple habits often outperform complex plans. A small, repeatable action done every night sends a clearer signal than an aggressive routine followed for a week and forgotten the next. The endocrine system thrives on predictability. When meals are regular, sleep is consistent, and stress is managed daily, the body stops bracing for chaos and starts investing in strength again. Many men are drawn to supplements because they feel like control. Take this pill, drink that powder, and something should happen. But without consistent habits underneath, supplements are like pouring fuel onto a fire that hasn't been built. They may create a brief spark, but they don't sustain warmth. There is also something deeply empowering about consistency. It builds self-trust. Each small action becomes proof that you are taking responsibility for your health. Over time, that confidence spills into other areas of life. Energy improves, discipline strengthens, motivation no longer has to be forced. Books on long-term success and health often repeat this same lesson. Sustainable change comes from boring, repeated actions done well, not from extremes, not from desperation, from patience and commitment. When a man commits to simple habits and sticks with them, the body responds in kind. Testosterone doesn't spike overnight, but it rises steadily. Strength returns quietly. Vitality becomes reliable instead of unpredictable. In the end, it's not the supplement that changes a man's life. It's the decision to show up for his health every single day, even when no one is watching. That quiet consistency is what builds real, lasting power, especially after 50.